Hi, water signs, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. I have shuffled the deck and pulled your cards. This is a weekly forecast for the 23rd through the 29th and is general, so however it fits into your life, take it how it resonates. You're starting your week with the Two of Cups in the reverse, and that's the energy throughout the week. How this will affect you is Temperance reversed. I feel like you're in the process of kind of fighting to get away from something, and it's feeling like you're stuck. It's feeling like you're trying really hard to weigh out your options, right? What can you do in the situation that you're in? You might be trying not to like trigger someone. If you feel like there's somebody that like gets upset easily, it seems like there is some kind of opportunity for a partnership, but the difficulty is that you would have to bend in a way that I don't feel like you want to, right? It's like you'd have to give up your truth to make this work. And I don't think that you want to keep giving to this. I don't think you want to keep making concessions and like taking the high road, being the bigger person. I feel like the difficulty here is that as much as you want to get away from this, it feels like at this time you just cannot. And so, with your opportunity being the Nine of Cups in the reverse, if you can't leave where you are in this moment, the first thing you can do is stop acting like you're happy to be there, right? Because it's almost like you're suffering in silence, or you're feeling like you have to put on a show, right? Or always be the person that doesn't ever just say what's on your mind. And I think that that's starting to build up, right? Like, even if someone's trying to be nice to you this week, you're already so over it. You're already so frustrated. But what I want you to be mindful of is like, please don't start to dissociate from your life, because your obstacle is the devil. And some of the cards I'm seeing here is almost like you just go away or you leave, and then things are happening and you're like trying to keep the peace, or you're so like removed or checked out, right? Like mentally you've checked out, emotionally you've checked out, and so things are just happening that you're not okay with, and that could be something that you need to work on just in general. That could have been like a coping mechanism when you were younger, if you have parents that were not that great, or maybe you were, privy to people arguing or whatever. It's almost like you kind of check out and you're mentally somewhere else, in your own world, so that these things aren't affecting you. But it is going to affect you. It's going to continue to affect you until you start advocating for yourself. And so your oracle card actually says surrender in the reverse. I can release my need to control. Now is a very good time for you to take control of your situation, rather than perhaps being like that silent participant that is not happy where they are, but still has to like play the role or participate, right? Maybe it's time to start matching energy with what I'm seeing here, because it feels like everyone else is fine but you, and that's really unfair. You got the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse for your advice. So this feels like a repeating cycle, and that's kind of what I was saying, where I see that there's that tendency to like check out and to let situations unfold however they do, and you take the high road. But now is the time for you to start advocating for yourself, because it's like you're releasing control over situations, but the outcome is having dire effects on your well-being. You know what I mean? So it's time for you to start being active in the conversations, even if it feels like you're not being listened to, because that's going to shift the energy, right? You're not going to be that doormat that people can just walk all over and pretend like things are fine when they are not fine, at least not for you, right? So let me get you an oracle card. I'm really sorry you're going through this, but this is a great time for you to really start putting your foot down, right? You got silence. Rest your mind. Silence is good self-care. So, something that I'll say is no is a complete answer. Like, if the answer is no, or if it's I'm not happy, or I don't agree, or I don't like this, or you have me messed up, you can say that and not feel the need to rush to fill the silence with like, but I still love you, but I still care. Like, no, it's okay to let people sit in whatever you have to say, right? You don't have to be the one to try to smooth it over or make someone feel better because they've done something rotten to you, right? Speak your piece and then just let it be. And eventually people are either going to get right or they're going to get left. All right, water signs, this has been your weekly reading. I'll speak to all of you again soon, but in the meantime, take very good care of yourselves. Bye.